What's up, YouTube? It's your man GQ, and this is my 2022 recap video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss nothing going on in the new year. Now let's go ahead and get into my top moments from 2022.
Webster's defines the word perseverance as a continued effort to do or achieve something despite all difficulties, any failures, or opposition. With all that has happened so far on this trip, the flat tires, the constant raining, we could have easily given up. But I can hear my mom's voice cheering me on and pushing me, saying, "Come on, son, you got this."
Oh my God, did y'all see that? Like, we up in a, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me go and slow this sucker down. Oh yeah, let me go and slow this sucker down. There we go. Ooh.
Ideology that gets lost in the hustle and bustle of our daily pursuits. And it's very easy to find yourself siloed into your personal grinds and goals. But getting back to the we instead of the me benefits everyone. The village, as it once was called, has morphed into tiny huts with everyone out for self. But you know what? That's how life is. You have to weather all storms and obstacles thrown your way before you see the light at the end of the tunnel. And as our trip came to an end and we parted ways, I become filled with many emotions. I replay the trip in my head, and I know that I've become just a little more closer with my brothers each time we leave and come back safe.
We were excited and anxious like a teenager going on their first date. And our six-pack, no beer, took off, and we couldn't believe that all of the roads was just this beautiful. And I'm so glad I packed extra batteries for my GoPro because I definitely wanted to record it all. I truly understand why they call Arkansas the natural state, because of the views of nature that we saw along the highway looked untouched like candy corn during Halloween season. And we snaked and zigzagged through the canopies of the forest-lined highways, eyes in awe as they changed from green to yellow and red, much like a stoplight.
You know what's crazy about all this? And it's a thought that keeps replaying in my mind. And that is, sometimes you need to travel off the beaten path to find what you're looking for. Nothing in this life will ever be easy, but I know one thing for certain and two things for sure. If it's worth having, then it's damn sure worth working for. And as the sun rose above the trees, I became more confident, more focused, more excited. The path I had taken opened my eyes up to something much more. I now share a deeper appreciation for the back roads of America. Although the majority of commuters may avoid you, just know I'll keep you in my mind always and ready on command for you to show me more of what you have. And I'll be there to soak it all in.
Leaving when we did afforded us ample time to get underneath the storm that was heading in our direction. I couldn't do another rainy ride back home, as the weather had ruined my chances to ride the tail of the dragon. I felt a few drops here and there, but it didn't hurt me at all, like a toddler taking a swing at his dad.
Keep this thing rolling, y'all. Nothing crazy, just a nice steady pace, 80 miles an hour. But I want to say I truly enjoy Arkansas, Northwest Arkansas. Gotta put some respect.
It's all fun and games when riding, but when heading home, it's always a mission, which had a few objectives that I definitely needed to check off. Number 1, make it back safely. Number 2, make it back as quick and efficiently as possible. And number 3, download my route to my phone in case of bad service. We charted our respective courses and got to it. The cruise control locked in and we made our way to the left lane. I'm so honored to have experienced this trip with some amazing individuals, and I would not trade the laughter, the brotherhood, and the camaraderie for anything. And with the sun rising above us, I feel a renewed energy, a renewed spirit, and a renewed soul. And although our routes broke off, the bond has definitely become stronger and will grow daily.
We out here in Atlanta, and we at one of the most famous murals in Atlanta, the Outkast mural. One of the most famous groups to ever come, rap groups to ever come out of the ATL, you feel me?
Today is the day that I fulfill one of my dreams and cross off another item on my bucket list. I prepared for this moment for so long that it doesn't even seem real, but here I am. My heart so full, and I'm just so thankful that the man upstairs has allowed me to make it this far unharmed and with no issues. And with my bike loaded up, as Doughboy escorted me to the bridge that leads to Canada. And as we split ways, I threw up a signal, and words cannot express my gratitude for him. As I curved my bike onto the bridge, the thoughts flowed heavily on my conscience. I think about all of the little kids back home who won't ever leave the city. I think about the guys locked up whose sunlight is restricted to just a few hours a day. And I think about those people whose finances simply won't allow them to do so. I'm truly on a mission, and that mission is not just for me, it's for everyone. And I hope to inspire and to continue to spread peace, joy, and happiness to everyone.
Morning from downtown Little Rock, baby.
So on this beautiful morning, I'll be meeting up with my buddy Q, who had rode in from Memphis, and we got to our rendezvous point early. So we just talked about how epic the trip was going to be, and soon we would be ready to take off. Our duo had become a trio, and we floated through the breezy morning like a paper plane. The weather was on the cooler side, but with my hoodie and leather jacket, it was nice and cozy, as if I was snuggled under my grandma's arms. Carnival had nothing on the cruising we were doing, as we were locked in at 85 and moving like a well-oiled machine. We would exit early to take the Highway 28 north to ride the scenic Pig Trail route.
One thing about me is, I'll never abandon my friends, and I'll never get too big for the people who have been there for me. Genuine people do not grow on trees, but the seeds of brotherhood that I've planted have been watered and grown to the point of harvest. And I know that through all my troubles, all my problems, all my mishaps, all my deeds, and all my failures and achievements, I have true brothers that will be there no matter what, and they know that it's the same for them.
You know, I wish I could just like call her right now. Just like, look, man, like I'm in Canada, I'm way out here, and just miss her. I really miss her. I just wish I could just call her and just tell her and everything that I'm doing. You know, the little boy she raised. But
I want to thank you for keeping me this whole way. I know you're watching over me.
You know, sometimes I can get a little emotional thinking about how far baby girl and I have come. From sitting on my desk while I took classes in college to combing her hair. Memories that will never fade between us. I constantly take these pictures and videos as a memento, a reminder of all the amazing times between us. And now she's getting older, and I hope that she never gets too cool to hang with Dad, because hanging with you is the coolest thing that I can ever do. I love you, baby girl. We talked a bit about Canadian biker history and life as black men in Canada, and how their stories should be told as well. But after a brief respite, the guys wanted to show me their city, so we proceeded to Tootsie Slide straight through the 6, and we headed to Kensington Market, a hip place full of shops and food spots. And we enjoyed each other's company, just hanging out and exchanging stories. Stopping for breakfast and the sun shining down on us, we headed back up to Miami. But it wouldn't be a trip without issues, as my stator would go completely out as we hit the turnpike.
Motherfucker won't going nowhere.
To get you in. Hey, where your old battery? Yeah.
I had traded in. Coach.
Somebody got to take that battery off their bike. So what's up? Give it to him. Let him put his on there. Which I go about 60 miles.
The falls had to be one of the most spectacular things I've ever witnessed in person, and you could literally feel the power of it as the water fell from the lake.
This is awesome. This is so awesome.
And sometimes you just need to get out of your comfort zone and experience some things on two wheels. It's a whole world out there. Just waiting. Excitement was bursting at the seams. I couldn't actually believe that I was getting a personal tour of St. Louis with Queen City. Queen's brand new Road King definitely matched her swag. A 114 special with fishtails and an open look that complemented her riding style, her passion, and most definitely her spirit. And she handled it like a heavyweight champ. This is your man GQ signing off, telling you guys to be safe, be cool, and most importantly, be you, and peace out until we meet again.